Hey everybody, I'm Bree and I am finally back to you guys with another hair video. It has been so long, too long, since I've posted a hair video. I am 4 weeks postpartum now after having my surrogate baby. So as you can imagine, I have been pretty focused on sharing with you guys my surrogate birth story, as well as how I'm healing, postpartum products that have been helping me heal and things like that. But now that I am getting ready to go back to work, actually today is Thursday and I'm going back on Monday. So I am going back super soon. Monday the 29th is my first day back. I am going to be working a temporary schedule of Monday through Wednesday and every other Saturday. My normal schedule is Wednesday to Saturday, and I normally work 8-hour days, only pushing it to maybe 9 hours if I absolutely have to, but I really prefer not to work more than 8 hours after I had my son Aiden almost a couple years ago now. This temporary schedule where I'm working 3 to 4 days a week, I will be working 10-hour days. Hopefully it is very temporary. So if you are a client of mine, make sure to give the salon a call to get scheduled. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I'm happy to get back to you. But I am going to ask for your continued patience during this time, just because as soon as our owner and life allows us to get back to our normal schedule, I will be switching back to my normal schedule. That's the plan. So I'm gonna ask for your continued patience, especially for those of you who maybe pre-book out quite a few months. I'm so sorry if we're gonna have to wiggle things around in the future. Because of COVID, this is just what we're working with. So thank you so much for your patience and for your support. And let's just jump right into this video now. So if you guys follow me, my Instagram is _Bree_V. Bree is BRE and then just the letter V. And I have been posting a lot about the Croc heat tools. So for those of you who aren't familiar, Croc makes flat irons, curling irons, blow dryers, one of the, those heated brushes. They have quite a few different products. They even have like a comb and things like that. So they make a few different products. They make quite a few different kinds of flat irons. And for the past 4 years, I have been using Croc in the salon and on my own hair as well. I have been using the Croc Designer flat iron. They have so many different kinds of models. The model that I have used and what has worked for me is the Designer. And it is a rounded barrel. There's also an adjustable heat setting. So all of these things have made it my favorite. 1, yes, for straightening, but 2, even more so for curling. I always curl my hair with a flat iron, and 98% of my clients, I also curl with a flat iron. It's very customizable. So if you want more of a defined curl, I gotcha. If you want a beachy wave, gotcha. I can make it customizable for you. And I also feel like with a flat iron, it gives you a lot of longevity. I do have a how I curl my my hair with my flat iron video that I will link below in the description box, so you guys can watch that for exactly like a full-on tutorial about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, if you guys want to watch that. But that has been my go-to. And I noticed that Croc was having a big summer sale. I saw it on their Instagram. So I went to the Instagram, and the Croc Designer is $40 right now on sale. And I just started looking through all of their other flat irons that they have, and the only other thin style like the Designer was this guy. So this is the GreenIon flat iron. It is very similar. They come in 2 different sizes, actually, 1.5 inches and 1 inch. But I got the inch, this one. This is the bigger one. The main difference between this one and the Designer is that this is made with a green technology. So I want to read you guys a little bit about this, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just jump into the video. And I just used it for the very first time on my hair, and I really like how it turned out. but I am just going to do a talk through on that video, and I'll speed it up a little bit. It only takes me about 10 minutes to curl my hair with a flat iron, so it's really quick. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer to just kind of get the hang of it, but once you have it down, it's super, super easy and super quick. So again, this is the Croc GreenIon eco-friendly hair iron made with green technology. This is the box that it came in. And let's go ahead and just jump right into the video. This was on sale for $60. I decided to go with this just because it was only $20 more, and there were a lot of similarities between this and the designer. But anything with green technology, especially working for a naturally derived hair company, I will try it, and it was on a huge sale. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, you guys, so I am using the heat protectant that they sent me with my purchase. It was free. With certain products, they are sending free gifts like that. So it's a full-size heat protectant spray that you can use in wet hair or dry hair. And it also helps with shine. So I went ahead and used that for the very first time. I had never tried it before, just the Croc heat protectant spray. It made my hair a little more wet feeling than I normally prefer, so I did have to wait a little bit before I went in with my flat iron, but not anything significant. So you can see now that white flat iron that I'm using, that is my new Croc GreenIon eco-friendly hair iron. So that is made with a green technology. I'm going to read you guys a little bit on what it says on the box. So let's take a peek here. There is an auto shut off setting, which is activated when no movement is detected in 40 minutes. So that's awesome. So no more, oh shoot, boss, I have to go run home because I think I left my flat iron on. Don't worry, it will shut off by itself. There is a rounded barrel, which is super important for me because when it's more squared off, you can get those dents in your hair, and it makes it a little bit harder to curl your hair with the flat iron rather than just being able to straighten with it. It is an inch as well, which is another important thing to me. It makes it a little bit easier to get the curl. You can absolutely curl with something larger than that. It's just a little bit harder. And then let's take a peek here. What else does it say? It is eco-friendly. So it uses a natural hemp powder, which is a renewable and sustainable resource. And there's 10% less plastic in this and reduced static. So that's awesome. And let's see, what else? There is an adjustable heat setting. It ranges from 280 all the way up to 450. They recommend 280 to 330 for fine or chemically treated hair, 310 to 390 for wavy to medium textured hair, and 390 to 450 for thick, coarse hair. My hair is on the fine side, and I usually use at 320, but it is really important that you have a heat setting on whatever flat iron you're using, just so it's customizable for your hair type. One, to make sure it's actually doing the job, and two, to make sure that it's not crazy damaging your hair. So super, super important. You can also register your card for a warranty. They send that as part of your purchase in the mail when you get it. So make sure always to fill out the warranty. But this is it, you guys. It looks very, very similar to my Croc designer. There's a couple of times where I feel like it is kind of snagging going through my hair, like it's not quite as smooth as my Croc designer. And I don't know if that's because it's brand new and I just kind of have to wear it, you know, kind of like break it in a little bit, or if that's because of the heat protectant, because this is the very first time that I had used that heat protectant. So I don't know if that's why. I mean, kind of right there, you could kind of see there was like a little bit of a pull, like a little bit of a snag. And I don't have that issue with my designer. So it could just be the heat protectant spray. It could just be because I need to, you know, work it in a little bit, but I'm still getting perfect curls. It's still doing exactly what I need it to do. So I'm just going to kind of finish this off now. I like to go in after I've curled everything and just kind of touch up a piece or two, whatever I need to do. And then that oil that I'm using, I actually got an BoxyCharm subscription like a long time ago. And I like to use an oil when I go in and break up my curls just so that they don't get frizzy. So that's what I'm doing there. And then again, after I break everything up, you may find that you need to touch up a piece or two. Totally fine. That's what I'm doing now. I'll even take a mirror like you see me doing now and make sure that the back looks good. And then I'll just finish everything off with a hairspray. That is from Dry Bar. To be perfectly honest, I like my Aveda air control hairspray better than that just because it's really harsh smelling. But I overall really liked this flat iron. I'll keep using it and see if that snagging problem stops. But so far, I'm really happy with it and I think it was a good purchase. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.